I'm Natalia Kaylin, a Feng Shui and mindful design consultant. In this video, I want to discuss window treatments from all possible perspectives: functionality, health, convenience, aesthetics, and even the Feng Shui perspective. I know how much really well-designed, custom-made window treatments can cost. Let me tell you, it's a lot of money. But is it always necessary to have window treatments in every room? How do window treatments affect us, our health, our mood, and overall aesthetics of our spaces? I'm going to answer all of these questions and more in this video. We are going to look at several different kinds of window treatments and compare them. Giving you a warning, some of them I really dislike, and yes, I do have my favorites. Over the years, I've consulted for many clients and seen very many homes. And now, looking for a new house for myself, seeing even more homes, I've noticed some things about window treatments. Let me tell you, in maybe 20% of cases, I think window treatments are not necessary. In another 20%, they're overdone. And 40% of window treatments are just not good or not right. These are approximate numbers I came up with. Let's take a look at these 4 wood shutters. Often they're installed in every room of the house. First, these shutters consist of many sharp lines which don't create a relaxed feeling in the house. Their sharpness creates some low-grade stress. You can lift or lower them either. You can open them, but then you get these bulky structures that obstruct movement. They are rather nuisance, so people never open them. Especially if there are several windows in a room, it feels overwhelming with all of these sharp lines and doesn't add anything to the aesthetics either. It's a lot of plastic you have to look at every day. 4 wood blinds are similar to shutters, but slightly better. At least you can lift them up, but they're still sharp looking and not relaxing to look at. Vertical blinds for doors? They're really bad. Aside from creating this sharp cutting energy when they are open, they just look terrible. The irony in all of these photos is that you may not even need window treatments at all. You can see through the shutters and blinds beautiful views, private backyards with trees and nature, or maybe a city skyline. Let me go through the cases where window treatments are actually necessary. First, you always need them in your bedroom. There is a huge amount of research confirming that we sleep much deeper and better in a completely dark room. I'll discuss later in the video which window treatments are best for bedrooms. Second, if you live in a neighborhood where houses are close to each other and you can see your neighbors through your windows and they can see you, you absolutely need window treatments for privacy. Especially if you don't like your neighbors. Well, whether you like them or not, you definitely need your privacy. Third, if you have a home office or a desk in a corner of the room where the sun shines directly into your eyes or onto your computer screen for hours during the day, you absolutely need window treatments. But you might be thinking, well, that's not new information. That makes common sense. And I'd say, okay, fair enough. The thing you might not know is number 4. If you have sharp architectural elements from neighboring buildings, like sharp roof corners or other pointed features visible through your windows, you'll want to cover those views as well. Why? Sharp features create sharp, agitating energy, and the effect is cumulative. Even if you stop consciously noticing them, they're still there, influencing you. That's a Feng Shui principle, and I hope it makes sense to you. I'll add one more thing. If there is something outside your window that irritates you or you just don't like to see, it's worth covering it up as well. These are the 4 main cases I've found where window treatments are necessary. So what kind of treatments are best in my opinion? That's what we are going to discuss next. But I want to ask, if I am missing something, please let me know in the comments below. What else do you think, when else do you think window treatments are essential? Actually, I'll name 2 more reasons to have window treatments, but they are not for everyone. If you live in a colder climate, the right window treatments can help lower your heating bill. And or if you have some expensive paintings or furniture, you may need window treatments for protection from UV. Let's take a look at roller shades. They can be semi-transparent, let some light through, and are easy to operate. They can be made of fabric or plastic, but even plastic ones can look surprisingly nice. Most importantly, they are not sharp. But for the four main reasons I mentioned earlier, sleep, privacy, protection from the direct sun, and shielding yourself from sharp energy, my favorite option is cellular window shades, specifically the top-down, bottom-up ones. There are many reasons I like these cellular shades. First, they are flexible. You can lift them all the way up and they disappear into just a few inches at the top of the window, almost like they're not there at all. There are lots of studies confirming that we thrive on natural light. Many homes don't have large windows or sliding glass doors, so we need all the sunlight we can get. Natural light plays a crucial role in boosting serotonin levels, which helps improve mood, reduce stress, regulate appetite, and promote better sleep. The main reason I love these shades is that they can be adjusted to maximize natural light exposure and give you privacy at the same time. You can position them so the bottom part of the window is covered for privacy, while the top part is open to let in the light from the sky. The honeycomb structure of these shades works like insulation, making them great for colder climates. When we lived in Massachusetts, we would lower the shades at night during winter. And even though ice would form on the windows, the room stays a few degrees warmer. My husband calculated that over the years we saved several thousands of dollars on heating bills by doing that. Aesthetically, they are not as beautiful as, let's say, sheer curtains, but they do come in a variety of colors and textures. I especially like the semi-transparent ones that look like linen. For bedrooms, however, it is best to go with 100% opaque shades. You can get them with an aluminum lining that completely blocks out light. If you don't like the idea of 100% blackout shades, you can opt for ones with a thicker fabric for about 90–95% opacity. I know I sound like I'm selling these, but I'm not. This video is not sponsored by anyone. I just wanted to mention that I used many images from blinds.com, although there are many online stores selling window treatments. You can do it all yourself without an interior designer, saving tons of money. Unless you need specific functionalities, you may not need window treatments in every room, especially if you have beautiful views and plenty of privacy. You might ask, but what about aesthetics? Personally, I like light, airy sheers, especially ones made of natural linen. They're beautiful, but to me there is nothing more beautiful than nature itself. If you have privacy, I'd keep your shades and sheers open during the day. I'm not a big fan of curtains or heavy drapes, especially the ones with valances. They collect dust and block natural light, unless they're extremely well done and fit the overall decor scheme. I do think they work well in old classic mansions, but for most homes, especially ones with narrow windows, they are less than ideal. As for natural woven shades, I used to like them, but I was disappointed with how heavy they are. They break easily, take up a lot of space, and discolor with time. Plus, they don't offer the same functionality or flexibility as cellular shades. Roman shades have never impressed me either in terms of functionality or aesthetics, but that could just be my personal taste. You may have different sense of style, and that's totally fine. We are all different. There are, of course, many other options we did not discuss, but I think we've covered the most common ones here. If you like something I didn't mention or disagree with me, I'm always happy to learn. Please leave a comment below. I hope you enjoyed this video and found the information useful. As always, I'd really appreciate it if you like, subscribe, and share. This will help me to grow this channel. Thank you and see you soon.